you doing, everybody? Icy here. Let's talk about a couple of minor things. Let's start off with MSNBC. They're criticizing our soon-to-be new Vice President, J.D. Vance, because of a statement he made about when it's his time to leave this earth, that he would be planted in the family plot next to 6 generations of family members. Now, call me crazy, but that is the most honorable thing that anyone can do, is when it's your time to leave, that you want your family to be together even in the afterlife. That's respectful. That's honorable. And MSNBC refers to it as white supremacy. How stupid do you have to be to work for that company, MSNBC? I mean, it's ridiculous. White supremacy because when it's your time to die, you want to be buried with your family and your grandparents and your great-grandparents and so on and so forth. That's considered white supremacy. So my question is, for the people at MSNBC, when you shuffle off the mortal coil and you are no longer on the earth, what do they do to honor you? Flush your ashes down the toilet? Or, I don't know, maybe you people smoke your dessert, your relatives, or melt it down and shoot it up. Maybe that's why you're so crazy in the head, because you just screw up your whole life. Screwing up your whole life, The View and Whoopi Goldberg. Now, why is it that the left, and I say this, it's the left. I rarely have heard a conservative Republican or an independent speak with any kind of denigration against a person's family. But those on the left seem to do it an awful lot. I mean, when Trump was in office, who did they target? Barron. At the time, he was what, 11? An 11-year-old kid. And they had to target him and insult him and make jokes about it. And I think the one, I can't remember the exact, but I think they were talking about sexual preference or something dealing with Barron. So, but now they're going after Trump's granddaughter, who's 17. And it's insulting. Whoopi Goldberg, she should know better. For a woman whose claim to fame was playing a slave, and then her additional claim to fame was being a nun in the 2 movies, Sister Act, and also for being a wise, calm individual on Star Trek: The Next Generation. She really shows that she really is a great actress, because she is none of those things. She's not wise. She's not benevolent. She's not respectful. Face facts. She's a shrew. Plain and simple. I mean, that whole show is nothing but shrews. They have no life. They live a double standard, and they expect people to bow down and kiss their butt. Well, face facts, people. I've never had any need whatsoever for court gesture. And that's what these people are. They are court jesters. Plain and simple. Their whole role in life is to entertain us. Our life will not change if we get rid of the court gestures. So maybe it's time to get rid of Hollywood. I mean, after all, everything's going CGI now anyway. So these actors and actresses are redundant. But that's my opinion. And for the last one, God help the people that live in the state of California It's bad enough Gavin Newsom signs all these ungodly, stupid laws into effect, targeting the citizens and making life miserable for everyone. But now, a California judge, let me get this right, rules that a 7-year-old does not have First Amendment rights. States that you really don't start getting any rights until after you're in high school when you start understanding these things. So what had happened was a little girl, age of 7, first grade, she had a paper, whatever, that said Black Lives Matter. And she wrote on it, All Lives Matter, and gave it to her black friend. And the whole school system freaked out. The, I guess you call it principal or whatever, suspended the little girl from attending recesses for a couple weeks as punishment because they felt that that was offensive, that all lives matter is offensive. And it went before a judge, and a judge stated that it was offensive and that the child doesn't have any First Amendment rights. And the child needed to apologize for making that statement. No child should apologize for being honest. No child should be punished for speaking the truth. The adults that prevent the truth from being heard are the ones that should be punished. This judge should be removed from the bench. The school principal and the teacher that brought it up should be held accountable. Adults are supposed to guide, not dictate. Adults are supposed to allow freedom of expression for a child, because how can a child learn if they don't have the ability to express themselves? They are not robots, they are not tools, they are not to be programmed. But unfortunately, in the state of California, the kids are all being programmed. You have to not tell the parents when your kid decides to start using the stupid pronouns about, oh, my gender is this, or I want to be referred to as this. That is not the school's place. And until a child reaches the age, I'm going to say 17, should be older, none of these decisions and choices should be made by them. That's why you have parents. Parents are the ones that say what the child will or should be until the child reaches maturity and thinks for themselves. But just remember this. I learned this firsthand because I was a moron when I was in my 20s. The human brain is not fully developed until you're around 24 years of age. That being said, I think the laws should change and you shouldn't be able to vote till you're 25. You also shouldn't be able to drink till you're 25. No smoking till you're 25. And I'm not saying this because, I'm trying to start some crap. It's just that what's going on today is, with all these people, is the same generation, your Generation Zers or whatever you want to call them, that were eating Tide Pods, snorting condoms, protesting queers for Palestine, when queers in Palestine are thrown off the roofs of buildings after they're beaten. So, tell me who's stupid and who isn't. Icy out.